That's why I say I felt her pain because she was telling the truth, but she still got the game being ran on with that Jesus.
Yeah.
But back to what I said though, the strong ones, they ain't gonna cancel themselves out. But the weak one would take them motherfucking pills or go jump off the fucking river bridge.
Yeah, yeah.
See, people like me and you, we'd have been through too much to crash out now.
Yeah, man.
Fuck that, nigga. Shit, I know too much better not to crash out now.
Well, you know what? That's what I'm saying, though, my brother. I think I want to help me if I'm wrong, but I mean, I feel like she felt it too that I could. There's a possibility I could have did something like that.
I
So,
think what she thought for sure that's what you're gonna do. I'm sorry to say it like that, because after you told me that she did the worst thing that she can ever do, after you hadn't told her what she could do that could be the worst thing that she could do to you is send you all the way back to where you started at. She did that, didn't she?
yeah,
So she thought she was gonna crash out. So with that being said, her whole thing was planned, bro, but it was planned by the opposite of what she was feeling she was. See, the opposite of the God is what?
the opposite of what? The God is what?
The opposite of that God is what?
Dog?
Now the devil. You see?
Oh, devil, yeah,
See, 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 see. Now, you can't tell me that wasn't the level she was living on. Right or wrong?
yeah,
Right
yeah,
or wrong?
yeah,
But what she was saying, that she was loving who? God and Jesus. Right or wrong? So now you see the confusion, dog. Was no what in there. Watch this here. This part the kids that they be laughing now. Was no what in there, dog. With all that confusion. She wasn't even was in there. Was no woman in there. And she the woman.
yeah.
Now you see how far gone she gone?
I can tell that's what it was, my brother. She was like trying to push so hard down on me, trying to make a scene by trying to convince me that everything is gonna be okay. We're gonna fix it and all this shit. But then I can tell by a little bit of time things start shifting to where we start leave a key and leave. It's basically like leave peacefully. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. Because like I said again, you starting to paint your Picasso. and what I mean by you starting to paint your Picasso, nigga, you starting to piece that puzzle all the way together. That's why you're gonna be so better about it once you get it together. Because once you get it together, her shit already gonna crash. You just want your piece of that puzzle that she got back. That's all you want. That's all you want. Because soon as you get that piece back, you piece with her. Right or wrong?
Right.
There you go. So like I said again, her shit gonna get right by. And when it do, you gonna have to pick up the pieces, even her piece, if you want to. I'm just saying you want to, because yours gonna be right there to pick up. So you can have a choice, dog. You can have a choice. Just pick up your piece, go on by your about your business, or you can pick up your piece and help pick up her piece too, because she gonna be destroyed after she hit. Whoo! I send out all the good vibrations for her, bro. Because like I said again, I don't feel no Fauci, Joe Soros, them and Bill Gates. That's the only three niggas that I'll kill. I feel like they shouldn't be breathing air. That's about it. Anybody else, I feel like that they made mistakes because they didn't know better. Them fuckers know better. She don't know better. She gonna guide Jesus and you the devil. Bullshit. That's what she's thrown off at. Them funky
Well,
fuckers knew better.
and even after I turned that out, because okay. So after I said, what is the problem? Maybe it's a religion. She's like, no, because there's so much you talk about everybody. Because then one day she hit me up because she was talking about, well, I told her I do whatever it takes, for us to, be happy again.
That's how I know it
So
ain't religion, dog. I mean, that's how I know it's religion. Because when you said that, if it was religion, she would say, okay, cool, that'll work. We can work it out from here. It ain't. If it was
one thing
religion.
about mine though,
But,
we should go to church with me.
you say that?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I'm saying. So that goes to show you, it was religion. It was religion. Because you even said what? Yeah, I'll go to church with you. But she, with her,
What's that?
with her religion shit, she said, you just saying that, there. You dig? But no, if it wasn't religion, she'd let them say, okay, let's try that. But see, it's religion.
So I'm saying? Like, even when I told her, I said, okay, like, I was like, okay, well, you know, I already know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, you already know I know the truth. So, like, basically, I like, I go with you though, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know, I know the truth. And she my old just, she said, I see I had a little doubt though, you know what I'm saying? Behind it, that's when she said, oh, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That was her excuse. That was her excuse to finish doing what she was doing. You see, she wanted you to submit all the way, so she could let them have that too to be able to say no. Because anyway it goes, she was gonna say no. You got me?
Yeah.
She was gonna say no. She was gonna say no. Because she had a mind made up already.
Yeah. And I'm saying, like, damn, like, okay, so, like, I said, well, if you're religion, then she's talking about, well, there's so much you talking about that's in the Bible. And I'm like, well, you know, there's some truth to the shit, but most of it is bullshit. And I said, you know, I said, but, you know, I'm like, man, you know, I ain't trying to go there. But what I'm saying, though, is this here, is it money? They said, no, because, you know, I'm straight financially. I said, yeah. But I'm saying, though, you telling me you took $10,000 behind. And then you start throwing stones at me talking about, oh, I'm using you. And I said, man, when you said that, and I was trying to do everything I could to get you come out to $15,000, guess what? You turn around and still got worse with it. You know what I'm saying? You got worse with it. So you didn't give a fuck about the 15,000. So I want to know, is it money? Well, later on down the line, there was some posts I made, and I was like, you know, I wasn't even sure. I guess she took it as her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, motherfucker, sell basically like motherfucker money. But you know, motherfucker do anything with money. And then that's when she said, you broke bitch, or somebody broke, she broke up to you, somebody broke motherfucker or some shit.
But she was always I'm trying to tell you, dog. She off. She always she don't know if she coming or going or coming. You dig? She just living a fairy tale right now. But
Well, yeah.
I try to get you to realize what happens when the fairy tale stops and reality kicks in.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that because I'm looking at it like this here. When karma hits,
Reality.
I think what you done, from the church or nowhere, and ain't nothing gonna be protecting you. Guess
Reality.
what?
Reality. Reality, dog. Reality. When reality sits in, dog, that's karma on your ass, bro. And it's like you can look at it right, look at it left, look at it up, and you can look at it down. Nigga, you in the middle, buddy. It's time for you to get your issue, bro. And that's what I'm saying, bro. It's gonna be horrible, bro, because she didn't talk. She she didn't talk to you about the truth, and then she wants to say that she want to what live the truth by believing in this God and Jesus bullshit. Then she gonna do the unthinkable, and then I'm saying that she feared from her life from a nigga that really love her ass. That's too dirty to be dirty to not realize you shoveling dirt on a nigga that's clean. That love your ass. That love your ass. Love your ass more than this motherfucking God and Jesus shit that you stuck on. Wow. Told you, bro, we been fucked up. We been fucked up as people.
Well, I know she did. But my thing is, it's here, my brother. After all that, even after all that, I said, okay. The day his mom got in the hospital, she got home. She got the cameras off. I texted her. I'm like, what's going on? So like, I said, damn, I thought I was the bad guy. She said, well, I'll be the bad guy. So I'm saying,
See, like it's again, because she was always the bad guy, but bro, see, back then you let her tell the truth on herself.
yeah.
Because again, all that time there, if she really knew what love is, that was the worst time for her to turn her back on you dealing with mama and shit. You did?
Well, she pretended like she
She
was just
yeah.
trying to be there for me.
Yeah, well,
But then
she
when I was trying to tell her, hey, baby, I want to work this out and be my family still. Because, man, something happened to my mom. They lost like a motherfucker.
and that's when she was supposed to become real. A real comfort and somebody to lean on. Bam. Right then, that's when I would have known she too far gone.
And that's what I was telling her. I'm like, well, you know, like, I hear you what you're saying and shit. You know, I'm just trying to be there with you for your mom. And I'm just trying to be there with you. You know, I don't want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Still doing it.
Now watch, like I said, if she was being there for you for your mama, she was supposed to be able to comfort you through the whole situation with your mama. So she was contradicting what the fuck she was saying right there.
No, but no, I'm saying though, like as far as like me trying to
That's
work it
what
out.
that's what I'm saying. If I don't care if the woman didn't even want you back, you dealing with some shit with your mama, she was supposed to be there for you through that until that was over with. That's if she had real love for you, genuine love for you. Cause I take put it like this: if you had a female that did you all kind of dirty shit, but you was cool with her motherfucking mom, you was cool with her fucking mom, but she was constantly saying, "We need to get back together because of my mom and you." You will get back together with her just why her mama is sick. Even though you sick for getting back together with that bitch. But you doing it all because you love that motherfucking woman and you don't want to see nothing happen to her, dealing with her crazy ass daughter crazy shit. Right or wrong?
Mhm.
Right or wrong?
Right,
Right or wrong?
right,
Thank you.
right.
She didn't do that. She didn't do that. Because the facts is the facts. She don't know what love is, bro. She don't
Well,
know.
I guess she was. I guess in my vision, I'm seeing like she trying to look at that as me, as a way of getting back in with her. So then,
But see, that's it. Even if she saw that like that, she knew that it wasn't like that. But she knew that she had to let it be like that to what? To your mama got better. That's love. To your mama got better. See, like when you talking, little baby, we need to wake the work up. Look, look, look. You can concentrate on your mama. Concentrate on your mama. See, that's
that's
all
what I'm
that.
saying.
That but like I said again, she would have started with that there, but she'd let you in. She stopped all that there once you checked on one little point. Right or wrong?
Yeah, and she sat down and started talking
Thank
about it.
you. Because like I said again, she wasn't. But like I said, she was just saying all that shit, man. You did? Because if she knew what love is, she would live there and let you explain every fucking thing that you had to explain because she was really there for your mama. She just there to comfort you while you're going through what you're going through with your mama. That's real love. She just cut it clean off with your mama and ain't said nothing mama or nothing after that there. Right or wrong?
Nope,
See?
not at all.
Thank you, dog. That's game. That was game, bro. Like I told you, she too confused in her mind to know she coming or going. But she still want to know what you doing.
Right, but then after the same scenario, because she was still trucking stones, she didn't have no reason. She didn't have no type
Real
of
reason.
explanation to
Like,
her behavior.
all right, because she's still confused on why she's doing everything she's been doing, bro. That's why I told you. She got to hit rock bottom. Karma got to hit her ass. She got to get the truth to come back to her ass because she's been lying too long.
I mean, and that's gonna be bad because you get to the point where you got them in trouble me so goddamn far down to
You
where
start doubting
y'all
yourself. You
that's
start doubting
kid that
yourself.
got me killed.
Not only she said some shit that could have got you killed, she said some shit that you could have killed yourself.
Too, yeah, that too.
That's all I'm saying. You dig? So like I said again, all that was bad. You dig? So you see all that bad balled up in you, realizing the truth that's in all of us. It is what it is. It's in all of us. You realize it too. So you start giving some of that, spilling some of that back out to her ass, and she starts stepping on that shit and playing in that shit. That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. Because it make you feel the worst because you start doubting that love that's in you already. You ain't supposed to do that. And she made you do that, bro, because she got that part of you from you that you wasn't supposed to give to her. You ain't not supposed to give that away. But you didn't know better. But you know now. But it's too late. But you gotta get it back. But I already told you when she hit rock bottom, the love that's in you, that's still in you, the best part that's in you, but she got a piece of that. As soon as you see that piece when she hit rock bottom, bro, I'm almost about to cry, dog.
I mean,
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for you to walk away, bro, because no matter how bad she did you, dog, true love is hard to shake. You can pick up that
yeah,
little,
it's
you can,
no emotion, no nothing. You have children got out of their head that talk to me, got them all kind of ways. And
it's bad, bro. It's
goddamn, man.
bad, bro. That's why I say it gets worse, dog. If she hit rock bottom and she died from it, She didn't get to really know the love that you really have for her. It was always with her. She just pushed it away.
Listen to a month from outside.
To outside. Because you can't take none of that shit back once it's done. Meaning, if she don't survive this shit after karma comes, because it's coming for her ass, man. Because like I told you about this time, by this time now you can't be lying. The lies gonna catch up with your ass, and gonna deal with your ass, it's gonna deal with your ass fast.
So it's gonna be like this from here on out, ain't it, my brother?
It's gonna be rough, folks. It's gonna be rough. See, like I said, with you, it's hard for you to deal with the truth and then deal with her lies.
Yeah, I felt the frustration a long time ago, my brother, but I just didn't. I ignored it because I'm like, I'm trying to catch this shit. I'm trying to really be able to pinpoint and say what the fuck I'm saying because I can't even explain it
Right.
if I can't pinpoint
You
it.
can't
But I
pinpoint
see
it.
what you're doing.
Yep.
I see the game you're trying to run because I started seeing like little shit you kept saying that you said. I said, damn, why I say that? Why I say that? Why I do that?
And like,
then like some shit what we agreeing on, and it wasn't even making sense because you said this way it's supposed to be and that's the way it's supposed to be. I said, no, how the fuck am I gonna go? I gotta go against what I know already just to keep everything at peace. You know what I'm saying?
see, that there is how this isn't getting like it is. Because when you were stepping on eggshells, you could have took it to a point then. But the good thing that you didn't take it to a point then, because she was already talking to bullshit about she was paying for her life and shit. Yeah. So everything happened out like it's supposed to happen. So now you know better now to know what to do once this shit settles. Because it's gonna hit bottom. It's gonna be bad. Because I already told you, she got that best part of you that love you from the inside out. It's loving you from the inside out still, but you still gave that part away that you wasn't supposed to give the way unless you were sure about that person that you were giving it to. And by her having it, but you wasn't sure at first because you were playing with it too with her until you realized it was too late. Yep. Yep. Yep.
It's official now.
Yeah.
And that's when I fucked up. That's
Yeah.
when shit started going down.
Because that's when your karma came back around for you. See?
This is why it's happening like it is now.
See, because when your karma came back around for you, now you was telling the truth, knowing what? She lying. See, so now it's straight. See, you in a straight line now. You see? So, because you ain't lying. You got me? So, all you got to do is, like I said, ride this rough, roly, rugged ride right out. Because you ain't wrong in the ride now. You straight. You all right, dog. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When it hit rock bottom, you're going to have a choice to be able to do. Your choice can be able to pick your piece or your puzzle out of that rubbish that she gonna have when all her shit crumble and go on about your business because you can be back whole with yourself. And that's the piece that you'll be missing right there. Because she ain't gonna have no hold on you no more when she hit bottom, bro.
Well, genuine love will never change, my brother.
I have to go out. Oh, I'm happy to see that. Yo! And I ain't say it. He said it. I ain't said it. I was just feeling it. I ain't say it. He said it. I didn't say it. He did. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. So you already know. While you trying to pick your little piece of that puzzle out of there, it's gonna grab you straight in there. But guess what? If she living, almost about to cry again. Shit. She gonna already be crying out to you, dog, trying to apologize to you already, dog, and it's gonna be so fucking phenomenal, dog, is that she might expire right after that, bro. And that's the part that makes me want to cry. Because she done pushed it away too long, bro. And she did you too far wrong. It's almost like for her to get right. You can't push that away too long, dog. But then it'll leave you alone. And then you can't find it. Then you can't find the light.
Right. So let me make sure this then. Do you think, the shit happened done already passed and that her pride wouldn't let her try to explain to me and try to talk to me about it? and she got to be caught up in it.
That girl.
Got to be caught up in it, and
That girl.
That
That girl. That girl. Do you know how hard it is for a woman to let a man know that it wasn't a man that broke them up?
It's hard.
Think about it for yourself. Right?
To the point where you got that one say some shit like that.
Right. Right. She can barely look at you, dog. Let alone talk to you.
That's why I know what you're saying, because when I said, come here, let me see before I go, she couldn't do it. She's go ahead, just go. You know what I'm saying?
She embarrassed. She embarrassed more of her own ego that she is scared of just letting go. Wow. Wow. That's confused.
Man, you can't fake it, my brother. Even when I talk to her and I talk to her on the phone, and I try to turn the video on, when I check that picture of me, she couldn't look at me in my goddamn face. But that day when I told her, let me see my daughter, she couldn't even, when she drove past me, couldn't even goddamn look at me, man.
Like I told you, dog, another man is normal. But a woman, something.
You're ashamed of it. So why the fuck, if you was somebody else, why you ashamed to show it off?
Like I just said, if it was a dude, different story. Natural shit. A woman fuck up a whole fucking family behind a woman? That ain't heard of. But that's what's happening lately. But they still don't want to say nothing about it.
They don't say nothing about that, do they? No. I don't know if it's come out with it, but well, the children gotta know something, huh?
Like I said, the children just know as a friend.
Uh-huh.
See, one thing about children, they probably picking up on some funny shit. But see, if she telling the children she's just a friend, that's what children seen her as, just a friend.
Yeah. So it's kind of hidden.
Yes. But it ain't hidden with you.
So now you gotta try to convince these kids
That it's alright. This is alright. And
yeah,
daddy ain't there. Daddy ain't there. It's alright, but daddy ain't here. Either she here, but she just my friend.
Yeah.
She just here to help. And daddy ain't here. I'm trying to tell you how she did that.
That's what come out swag.
All that shit about to come out, bro. I'm trying to tell you, dog, this is the time for this shit. That's why I'm crying, because you can't push what's loving you from the inside out away from you, bro, because that leave you alone. Done.
Right.
You done, dog. You done, dog. Because that's one thing about that. If the all that's in you, that's it, that's all, was to just give you up to it all, you done, dog. You ain't worried. Boy, anything loud happening your ass after that, dog. Before you transition back into the wind, but you probably go through this, oh, and not die from none of the shit. Do you hear what I just said? Not transition from none of the shit, but just go through all kinds of this fucked up, crazy shit that's going through it. I'm just being, you just getting rained out, dog, and you saying, why am I not transitioning? Why am I not transitioning? I need to transition. This shit should have killed me. This shit should have killed me. This shit should have killed me. This shit should have transitioned me. This shit ain't going no well because you stuck in a loop.
Right. And like we said right here, after a breakup, 95% of women get into a relationship with the other, with her, with one of her guys in a DM. Women never leave without a backup plan. This guy has always been there.
See, the new woman.
Right. So that's why she's not sharing that. But that's gonna be your other half now. That's your other half.
But
Why
yeah,
you not?
but yeah,
Why you still trying to hide it from me? Because you know you're motherfucking wrong.
there you go. There you go. Cause like I said again, if it was a man, you'd have seen him by now. I'm just letting you know, though. One thing about me, if I don't know, I ain't gonna talk about something that I don't know because it make me look stupid. And I ain't nowhere near that. You see, that's why I say you picking up on what she trying to hide. You picking up on what a lot of other people trying to hide. You picking up on knowing that you a part of everybody and their thoughts. You see, it's just that you ain't concentrating on everybody else's thoughts. You concentrating on your own, and other thoughts are just intervening in that. You got what I'm saying?
Well, I'm thinking about all the possibilities.
And that's everybody's thoughts right there. That's everybody's thoughts.
Because I mean, that's all I was left with, man. I ain't getting no kind of explanation. And when I did get some, it didn't align with what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
and then align with what you were thinking either.
right.
Gotcha, because it didn't add up. Gotcha. You see, but everything I'm saying now that you're starting to think about it in a different perspective, in a different light, you starting to see how her ego and how people ego stop them from telling the truth to themselves. You see what I'm saying? And right now, she playing in the ego, and she don't want to let go of her ego, not even much knowing that she confused with that.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, though. You may try to, I don't give a fuck how good you make it look, and make it look try to look like you're so happy. Deep down inside, it's got to be bothering you.
Amber, that's why she can't look at you. Come let me tell you the truth that's in you, that's in her too. Where can you get to see it from?
Get the wood from the seeds.
I say, where do you get to see it from? I say, the truth that's in you, that's in her too. Where would you get to see it from? In her, in her eyes. Now you see why she don't want to look at you. Because you're going to look in there and see where you at in there. If you still in there or not. In her eyes. That's why I told you about that. When you look in that mirror, you're looking back at the creator within the creation right there. And when you want to see the truth, look at a person in the eyes. You can see it in there. Or they want what? Or they don't want to look at you.
It's like, man, we trying to around together. And goddamn it, now push me back down.
All at the bottom. All at the bottom. Like I said again, she gonna meet you at the bottom while you going to the top. And the truth part about it is, like I told you, the truth is all you got. You're gonna be able to pick your piece of that puzzle that she took that little piece from you. You're gonna be able to pick it up out of the rubble when she falls into pieces when karma catch her ass.
Right, because look, that's the way I see it. I roll out of motherfucking mouth. You're gonna just drop.
I'm talking about Amber. She ain't have no cushion at all. You gonna even must be there to be. You gonna even must be there to be the cushion, but you ain't much gonna be able to catch it.
I can't do nothing about it.
You ain't gonna do nothing about it. Like I just told you, I'm giving you the picture so you can see it, and if you don't see it, you can see it again when you start painting for yourself. When she hit rock bottom, you gonna actually put your arms out to catch it, but your arms ain't even gonna be there. So like I said again, when she hit rock bottom, guess all you gonna see, dog? All you gonna see is your love and peace sitting right there. And it's gonna be like, here I am, pick me up and have your peace and go on about your business. That's the true love, dog. God damn.
I probably like a dude on that movie on about it though. Like come over that motherfucker and said, damn, they finally got you, huh? Let me get a cigarette for you, man. Tie the motherfucker up. Well, have a good day.
Could be, could not be. Cause you said it to me, and I ain't say it. You said it, and I say it again, cause you said it. True love, it's hard to shake, cause it never dies. And I already told you about light. Light don't never die. It just transfers, and that's why you win, bro. You born. You.
Let me hit you right back, bro. Let me hit you
All
right
right,
back.
all right.
Finish this talk.
Yeah. We cool. All right, 1-1. The truth don't lie. You living it, baby. You living it. I ain't gonna cry. The truth don't lie. It's in the eye. Where the fuck you think them tears come from?